Here we have a really nice power chair. This is a Quantum Edge 3 Stretto. The Stretto Power Chair is a smaller version of the Quantum Edge. This is a small version of the frame. So this frame from outside of leg to outside of leg is 22 inches, but these arms are a little bit wider. So on this chair, you're going to be at 23. 23 inches is your magic number from outside of arm to outside of arm because of these fat gel arms on here, okay? So this power chair only has 11 miles. It's practically brand new. It is fully loaded. It has the 12-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, and the electric feet. It has many other features which we'll cover as we go along. This chair is practically brand new. Again, this is the Quantum Edge 3 Stretto power chair. This is a little bit smaller than most power chairs, but it does everything else the Quantums do, okay? So all the functions can be worked through the joystick or through the switch box. I like to use a switch box back here. It's quicker for me. So the first thing we're going to do is the seat lift. We're going to elevate the seat on this chair up. So you're going to start roughly at 22 inches when you're down, 22. So if you add that 12 inches, that'll give you up to 34 inches by the time you're all the way up. You'll be eye level. If you're sitting in your chair, you'll be eye level talking to people, okay? So this is the 12-inch seat lift going up. And while the seat is up, we're going to look at the base because we can see the base much better now. So let's look at the base on this chair. This is just a gorgeous power chair, by the way. So this power chair here, the color is purple. If that's not the color you want, we can work with the color. We can change these colors right here. These little purple covers, they can all be snapped off, and we can change the back also. You just need to let us know. But it is purple. So you have 14-inch wheels, solid tires. They don't mark the floor. You have caster wheels in the back, caster wheels in the front. You have 4 of this independent suspension. You can see the shock right here. You can see when I'm pushing down. You can see so this is why these chairs, 2 reasons why these chairs have such a great ride. They're very heavy, and they have a heavy-duty suspension all the way around. So it's just like a cushion of air out there. Until you get one of these, you're not going to realize how nice they are. This is your anchor point on this side. There's another one up front. There's 2 here, 2 on the opposite side. That's how you secure your chair to your lift if you're going to transport the chair. You can see the armature for the seat lift. This is the actuator right here, the motor that makes the seat lift go up. You have a motor for each wheel. So this motor starts here and it goes directly to the hub. There's no chain, no belt. So right now this chair probably weighs over 400 pounds. So if you ever had an issue with the chair, you needed to roll it without using the joystick, because if you have an issue, you would turn the power off. And the reason you want the power off, you want no resistance in the motor. And you use this yellow handle, push it down. What that does, it unlocks the wheel. Okay, you can see it right there. So you have to do both motors on both sides, unlock them, then you can roll the chair around, okay? When you're done, make sure you put it back in gear, okay? And then you can turn your power back on over here, okay? So this is the base, so you can see how nice of a base it is. And you can see also the chair will drive with the seat elevated. And if you look at the front, you can see the heavy-duty suspension on the front on both sides. You see those 2 heavy-duty suspension on the side and the front, and you have these in the back. They're a little bit smaller for the back end, okay? I'll bring it back over here. All right, I'm going to bring the seat back down. If I hit the right button, that would help. So while the seat's going down, let me show this to you. This is a swing away joystick. So now I just took away 9-10 inches away from the front. This enables you to get closer to a dining table. It helps you not damage your joystick or hitting the knob on it, okay? If you're left-handed, this can be put on the left side. It'll swing to the left side. So if you're right-handed or left-handed, it doesn't really matter. We can switch it on either side, okay? The next feature I'm going to show you is called the electric tilt. The electric tilt is when the base right here goes back, okay? Now these buttons here have a 1-second delay, so when you push the button, just wait. There's a 1-second delay on these buttons here. This is called the electric tilt. So the electric tilt, of course, it's going to take the legs and the back together because they're all connected, okay? The next thing I'm going to show is the electric feet, okay? Now if you're 5 feet tall or 6'2", we can adjust these. Of course, with this chair, It's a smaller version of the Quantum chair, so you probably would want to be, you know, a little bit smaller person, okay? But if you're tall and skinny, we can adjust all this for you. If you needed some good circulation, folks, this is pretty extreme right here. But you don't have to be so far up. You could be halfway down. I'm going to do it this way here so you can see you can still have good circulation. Even here, halfway down. Whoop. So I'm going to bring the seat back down. So these buttons here, you hit it once, it goes up, you hit it again, it goes down. So that's why you watch me hit the button twice here. The next feature I'm going to show is called the electric recline. The electric recline is the back going back by its side. You can see it going back right now. That's called the electric recline. And we'll see how far it'll go. Pretty much flat. Okay, that's what it would look like if you were laying in your chair. Okay, so I'm going to bring the recline back up, and I'm going to bring the legs back down. So I'm hitting two buttons at once, but you can do all that through the joystick with one button through the joystick. When you're outside, leave those legs out a little bit so you have more room under your feet, under there. And I'm going to bring it back up. All right, so we've done the 12-inch seat lift, the tilt, the legs, the recline, okay? So let's look at the chair. Let's look at the chair itself. So it's a mid-wheel drive chair. So the motors and the big wheels are in the middle. That means it turns on itself really good. So if you're in the house, you would bring your legs all the way in like this. Okay? And then when you're in the house, you could turn in this small of a, let me put it a little bit faster. You could turn this small of a space inside your house. Look at that. It turns on itself. I can stay in that position all day long. Okay, so if you're in the house, that's what a mid-wheel drive chair will do for you. Okay, I'm going to put the legs back out. So if you go outside, put them out a little bit. Okay, now let's look at the seat. So the seat on this chair is 18 by 18. Okay, and the arms on this chair do flip up, as I said earlier, and they are gel. These are gel fill arms, and the magic number on this chair is 23 inches. Okay, even though the base is 22, this is 23 over here because of these arms right here. Okay, if you need the smaller seat, we can make these seats smaller. I would not go any bigger because it's going to make the chair larger, and then you defeat the purpose. You have a fully adjustable headrest in the back right here. You can see all the positions on it. You can see all the positions on the headrest. You can adjust it any way you want. Also with this chair, you have what's called an attendant control. What's an attendant control? This right here, I can walk behind this chair and drive the chair for a person over there. So you would hit the green button on the left, and what that does is switches over from here to here, and now you can see I can drive the chair walking like this behind someone, or I can leave it on here and put my hand, you know, on the chair or right over here. So this is called an attendant control, and I can also do the tilting, the recline, all that from this little box right here. It does the same thing as that large joystick over there. When you're done, you have to switch it back to the front, okay? So you have to hit that button again, okay? And when you do that, when you switch it back to the front, it turns the power off up front. So you have to turn the power back on over here. And now you're back. I'm going to put it on faster here. You're back driving again. Also with this chair, you see right here, there's a knob. So if I hit that knob, what that does, we have headlights and we have tail lights on this chair. So these are the lights from the factory, okay? Tail lights, headlights from the factory. You also have with this chair a safety belt, owner's manual, which I'll put right there for now. And when you charge this chair, you'll take your Quantum charger right here, and you'll plug it right below your joystick, right there. And as soon as the light goes from orange to green, the charger will stop charging. There's two batteries in this chair. There's two batteries in here. They'll give you about up to 15 miles on a battery charge. That 15 miles is different for everybody. It all depends how you drive your chair. If you're outside, if you go into the grass, how much of the function you're using, you may not get 15, or you may get to 15 depending how you drive your chair. Okay, so that's up to 15 miles on a battery charge, which is a long way. So let's recap. We have here, and I think I've covered just about everything on the chair. We have a Quantum Edge 3 Stretto. Stretto is the smaller version of the Quantum chairs. This chair is fantastic. It's on a small, it's built a little bit smaller, but it's got everything else the Quantums have and more. It has the 12-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric feet. It has only 11 miles, so it's practically brand new. It has gel arms, flip-up arms, swing-away joystick, nice cushion that you can put your own cushion on because they do come off, as you saw earlier. Safety belt, and you have the large headrest. You have the attendant control back here. Of course, I mentioned the suspension. You have the light kits, which I'm going to turn off. And you have the solid tires. This is, folks, this is fully loaded. So this is a Quantum Stretto 3 Power Chair with 11 miles. So this is a Quantum Edge 3 Power Chair. Quantum Edge iLevel Stretto. I have to look just to see what I'm driving. Quantum Edge 3 Stretto Power Chair, fully loaded. Top speed is 6 miles an hour. So the top speed was 6 miles an hour. And when you let go of the joystick, it stops automatically because it has electromagnetic brakes, which makes the motors slow down when you let the joystick go. So smooth, so quiet. No problem in the grass. So I want to show you also the seat elevated on this chair, how well it dries. So we're going to elevate the seat now. So as the seat's going up, let me just say something about the seat lift. If you're going to drive this chair with the seat elevated, please, flat surface, in your home, at the mall, that's fine, but I wouldn't go in the backyard with it. These are nice chairs, but you do have to take care of them. So here's the seat almost all the way up now. There we are. There we go. And now I'm going to drive to see how fast it goes. 3.5 miles an hour. So this chair will drive at 3.5 miles an hour with the seat elevated. So if you're looking for a nice power chair, remember the arms are at 23 inches on this chair. The total miles on this chair is 11 miles. So this chair is practically new. You can see how well built. You can see how well built this chair is, fully loaded. Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marc's Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.